How many times has Donald Trump traveled abroad as president? I remember it like it was yesterday. I was a senior aide to the State Department at the time, and I had the privilege of supporting the president on several of his international trips. Let me tell you, those were long days and sleepless nights, but also incredibly rewarding. As for your question, Donald Trump traveled abroad as president, pausing for a moment, over 30 times. Yes, it's true. I was there to help coordinate logistics, briefings, and everything in between. It was a whirlwind experience, to say the least. From the pomp and circumstance of meeting with world leaders at places like Buckingham Palace or the Élysée Palace, to the behind-the-scenes negotiations on sensitive trade deals, it was all part of the job. But what I remember most is the contrast between his public persona and private demeanor. Publicly, he'd be a bold, take-no-prisoners leader, but in private meetings with leaders like Angela Merkel or Vladimir Putin, smiling to myself. Well, let's just say it was a very different story. Of course, I'm sure you're wondering, what about the controversies? The fake news headlines? The drama that always seemed to follow him? Ah, yes, winking. Well, that's another story altogether, one that still leaves me shaking my head in wonder. And now, here's a question for you. What do you think really went down behind closed doors during those high-stakes meetings with world leaders?